Namaste. I am Dr. Robert Henry Schwank, aka Dr. Bob for You, coming to you from Norwalk, Ohio, and studio for you. All information you might like to have can be found at the end of this video. Comments and questions are always welcome. If you're watching on YouTube, you can place your comments or questions in the section below. Today's topic is 3 tips to help you see that happiness is not a game. I was in a casual conversation with Jennifer. It was coffee hour after a meeting of my coaching community many years ago. People would gather into small groups, coffee and donut in hand, and pick up conversations that might last 3 to 5 minutes. Now then they might drift to another impromptu group for a few more minutes. Jennifer said she had just missed a promotion at work and was kind of upset about that. I responded with sympathy and hope. And I wanted to go on vacation someplace nice, Jennifer said. I'll miss that because the promotion with its raise in pay is not coming through for me. I'm just going to have to make a new group of friends at work too because I think some of my old so-called friends let me down regarding this promotion. I just wanted to get to the next rung of our corporate ladder. Looks like it's going to take more time and work than I thought. I just want to be happy. In that single paragraph from Jennifer, I spotted 3 things that make people think life is kind of a game. They think life is all about consuming, avoiding troublesome people, and running up the corporate ladder, jumping up from level to level. Now, please do not misunderstand me. We all need to consume food to keep our bodies running. We all need to consume various sets of hardware like cars, houses, vacations. We all need to pick our friends with some care. Not everyone's agenda is mild, and we all like to move ahead, whether it be at work or with the team or moving into a new and better neighborhood. None of these things is bad or evil. They are not the makings of genuine happiness. However, they can lead us astray. So here are 3 tips to help you see that happiness is not a game. I offered them to Jennifer, but she was not buying that day. So many folks think that life is about devouring everything possible. I am, for example, a self-made victim of this idea. In other words, I am overweight because I thought I had to devour everything in sight. Happiness is not derived from consumption, whether that ingestion be of food, clothes, cars, liquor, partying, or sex, or whatever. So tip number 1, happiness is about sharing from a stable core of values that one gets by being in contact with the soul of the universe through meditation. Happiness is not about consumption. Likewise, happiness is not about avoiding trouble. That trouble might come through the actions or words of other people. Once again, do not misunderstand me, please. Keeping good company is essential to one's well-being, but just by keeping congenial and honest folks within the realm of your life does not make you happy. There are persons who want to forward their own agendas at the expense of anyone who happens into their path. They are users. You need to stave off attempts by others when you discover you are being used or are going to be made subservient. You need to associate yourself with positive people who are open-minded. By open-minded or open-spirited, I mean they are generous in nature, they are kind to others, they are caring of those around them, not just themselves. But good relatives and friends do not bring happiness. So here's tip number 2. Happiness is about keeping company with the soul of the universe. Make the soul your most steadfast companion. Then no matter who presents themselves to you, you have a companion who never fails. We all want to climb the ladder to a higher level of living, but happiness is not about climbing to another ledge, one higher than the one we're standing on right now. As always, please do not misunderstand what I'm saying. One way to get through life well is to set goals for yourself and sincerely set out to achieve those goals. But there is no need to stress out over reaching new levels. As long as you are working toward yours in a consistent and authentic way, more power to you. But achieving goals, while good, does not make for happiness. But you have to know that the soul of the universe does not have a timetable just for you and your accomplishments. In other words, whatever time your accomplished goals take is the time that's right for it. Time just enough for the soul. Tip number 3, happiness is about the freedom to get things done at a pace that pleases you. The soul recognizes the time when the achievement is accomplished as the correct time for that occurrence. Okay, so here are the 3 tips. Here are 3 tips to help you see that happiness is not just some sort of game. Happiness can and ought to be an integral part of your life. You make it so by being in contact with the soul of the universe through meditation, and by treating your life as the genuine article, not some game that is played until someone wins. You win when happiness is truly and always a part of your life. This has been Dr. Bob for you. Comments and questions are welcome. Please remember these words from Sam Keen. The power, potential, promise of your being is integral to being becoming itself. Namaste.